Are you going to live before you die? When I was a boy, I thought I would do great things. I thought I would make millions and be famous. I thought I would be a leader of industry and travel the world. I thought I would find glory. I thought I would be so successful that I could teach other people how to do it. The day would come when I could help millions. I could help millions find their way to the top. I thought I could make the world a better place. I'm not sure why young men want such glory. Maybe it's to catch the most beautiful woman. Maybe it was all just a youthful ego. I even thought I would start a school called Success 101, where I would teach people what I had learned over the years. I would travel the world and teach people how to live their dreams. I was never able to create the success of my dreams. Decades passed, and time never found me at the top of any game. I started to think, maybe I was just an average guy. One day I would be great if I never gave up. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock never stops. I was living life as an invisible man. Other than an old Porsche in my late teens, I lived in middle-class houses, drove middle-class cars. I put my hours in and lived my unremarkable life. I saved a little here and there and made a few investments. I did okay, but there was nothing remarkable about my trajectory. Time was turning me into an invisible man. I never turned out to be that guy that lives a remarkable life. I just kept putting in my time, holding on to my empty dreams. I kept grinding away at my dreams, hoping things would change. If I was honest with myself, there was nothing truly remarkable about me. But at age 47, I was still an invisible man running out of time. I didn't think I could lie to myself for another 18 years. I was not going to be rich, not famous, not even remarkable. I wasn't even sure I could get myself to grind away for another 18 years. So I surrendered my dreams and started looking for another way. Maybe my new path would also be unremarkable, but could I love it? So I looked around in my life and asked, what do I love most? I love travel, seeing new countries and learning about new cultures. One day I would be great if I never gave up. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock never stops. I was living life as an invisible man. Travel was the only thing that kept me grinding away all those years. I thought I would get to see the world if I had enough money. But without great success, world travel didn't seem possible anymore. Unremarkable people don't travel the world, do they? I never thought about working overseas. I didn't know people had started working on laptops, traveling the world. So I sat at my desk daydreaming. How does an unremarkable man get to travel the world? Would I ever be able to live before I died? I didn't want to wait for a Social Security check retirement. I worried that my body would fail me in my late 60s and 70s. I kept daydreaming about traveling the world while I was young. One day my phone rang and the caller asked, would you be willing to live and work in India for 2 years? My mind said yes, but my lips said, possibly, tell me more. A few months later, I was living in India. I had every 7th week off and I was traveling the world. My dreams had come true at age 47 as an unremarkable man. One day I would be great if I never gave up. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock never stops. I was living life as an invisible man. Suddenly I was an unremarkable man traveling the world at age 47. Every 7th week off is 21 weeks per year seeing the world. I was still invisible, but now I was seeing the world. But one day I read a book called The 4-Hour Work Week. The book taught how to travel the world working on your laptop. So I quit my job in India and started working part-time remotely. So after 3 years in India, I was now traveling the world all year long. My travels showed there were places around the world where I would not need as much money if I decided to retire early. So I decided to start teaching people about my favorite places to retire early cheap around the world. People started to watch my videos and read my reports and join my memberships. As I look back at what happened since leaving USA in 2007, instead of succeeding according to plans, I've failed my way to success. I teach people how an unremarkable person lives his traveling dreams. I'm not rich, I'm not famous, I'm a failure in that sense. My only true success is in teaching how an unremarkable man can fail at life and still live their dreams. One day I would be great if I never gave up. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock never stops. I was living life as an invisible man. Now I teach people various places they can retire or live on much less. I even teach people how to make money online with their hobby, link provided below. The key to my success via an unremarkable life came through failure. My School of Life membership is called 𝗥𝗲𝗄𝗢.com. I teach people what I have learned about living overseas on less. I travel the world now, and I teach people how to live their dreams. I never got rich as I had hoped. I have no story of multi-millions that I can tell you or teach. But not everyone finds the dreams of their youth. I will never be rich, not famous, and maybe never truly remarkable, but I didn't grind away at that desk for 18 more years. I surrendered my dreams and found another way. There are no guarantees in life, not even my path is guaranteed. Your unremarkable failure may not be as glorious as mine, but what if it is? I'm not as invisible as I used to be. Maybe you know me. If you haven't found the dreams of your youth, maybe there's enough time left to live a little before you die. One day I would be great if I never gave up. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock never stops. I was living life as an invisible man. Since leaving the USA in 2007, I've lived in or visited 67 countries. The beautiful woman in the videos next to me is 𝐂𝐎𝐒. She was a runway model in Malaysia when I met her in 2016. I am 61 years old now, and 𝐂𝐒 is 36 years old. We have slowly traveled the world together since 2017. We don't buy round-trip tickets. We keep moving forward throughout the world. I teach people how to avoid my mistakes and how to save time and money in this life. I also teach people my money, banking, and real estate tricks and finding love in paradise. I have over 100 reports available in my membership, which costs $9 per month or $99 one-time lifetime fee. 𝐂𝐒 teaches people about food and culture on her YouTube channel, Hobo Ventures. Thanks for listening to my thoughts. Are you going to live before you die? Grab a free copy of my ebook, How I Fired My Boss and Traveled the World for 15 plus years. Hey, if you liked our video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Any of that would help our business. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Click the link in the notes below this video to get a copy of this content. Plus, grab a free copy of my ebook, How I Fired My Boss and Traveled the World for 13 years. While you're there, check out our catalog of retired cheap reports all over the world and our hobby income course that we just released. Thanks so much.